welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing the power of makeup. This is obviously inspired by the one and only Nikki tutorials. I have lipstick on my teeth. I love the meaning behind why she did this video, and I thought I would go ahead and try it out myself. I am in shock. I know I look very different without makeup, but looking at it side by side is pretty interesting, and I just had so much fun doing this. I really hope that you guys enjoy this video, so let's go ahead and get started. Alright, the first thing I'm doing is priming my eyes. I'm using the Too Faced Shadow Insurance. I always make sure I do this before applying any eyeshadow. It just makes the eyeshadows come out more pigmented and it makes it pretty much last the whole night. I'm going to be using the Too Faced Stardust palette by Vegas Nay. I'm going to grab the lightest brown in the palette, which is called Millennial, and I'm going to be applying this on the crease with my Zoeva 221 brush. This is just going to be working as my transition color. Also, I'm going to make sure to extend the eyeshadow outward. This is just going to elongate the eye and make it look bigger. I'm now going in with a double tap. It's just like a cranberry burgundy type of color, and I'm applying this in the outer V of the eye with my Smith 235 brush, and I'm going to slowly work this into the inner part of the crease, and with this eyeshadow I'm going to also extend it out. I'm going back in with the Zoeva 221 just to really make sure I blend everything out so there won't be any harsh lines. With my Morphe G13 brush, I'm going to grab the color Showgirl. This is a beautiful bronze color, and I'm going to be applying this on the eyelid. I'm just going to be applying this color like in the inner part of the eye and stopping halfway. You don't want to take it all the way to the outer part of the lid. After that, I'm just going to go in and blend out a little bit of the crease just in case I got some of the bronze shade up there. I'm going to then grab Sin City. This is a black eyeshadow. I'm applying this in the outer V of the crease with my Smith 235 brush. I'm going to really take my time with this color because I feel like black eyeshadows are a little bit more difficult to blend out, and if you apply too much, it's kind of hard to get rid of it. So I'm pretty much just starting off in the outer part of the crease, and I'm going to slowly work I'm going to slowly work my way into the inner crease. With that same brush, I'm going back in with double tap, and I'm just going to apply this right above the black to really help diffuse it. Going back in with the Zoeva 221 brush just to really help blend everything out. Here comes the fun part. I'm taking this NYX Glam Aqua Luxe liner, and this is in the color Glam Nude. This is one of my favorite eyeliners from NYX because it pretty much just looks like glitter and it lasts on your eyelid the whole night. So I'm just applying this and I'm going to blend it out with my fingers. I'm going to keep on layering this. When you just apply one layer, it looks really soft, but I want that intense glitter, you know? I went back in with a Smith 235 brush just to really help blend everything out, and now I'm just cleaning underneath my eyes because I did get some fallout. For my eyeliner, I'm taking the Tarte Clay Paint Liner in black, and I'm just going to be pretty much lining my eyes like I always do using my Sigma EO6 brush. This is a great brush to apply eyeliner. It's very, very thin, and yeah, I love it. Now I'm going to go ahead and coat my lashes. I'm using the Sigma High Caliber Lash Mascara. Obviously, no eye look is complete without lashes. I'm taking these two pairs of Esqido lashes, and I pretty much just doubled them up. They are the ones in Esqido. Wait, what the hell am I talking about? They're the ones in Lasmopolitan and Voila Lash. And that is pretty much how they look. I love them. And here I'm just applying some eyeliner over because y'all know the glue sometimes peeks through and it just, I don't know, it kind of irritates me. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and prime my face. I'm using the Benefit Porefessional. This is just going to fill in my pores, and I definitely need this because my pores are extra huge. Now that my pores are pretty much filled in, I'm going to go ahead and prime the face using the Smashbox primer water. I kind of loaded up my face with this. I absolutely love it. It just freshens up my face. For my foundation, I'm taking the Too Faced Born This Way in the color Light Beige. This is a great foundation. It is kind of like full coverage, but your face doesn't look cakey. You know what I mean? So I'm just applying this with my Morphe G6 brush. I always recommend you dabbing your foundation. Don't necessarily rub. Like, I'll rub here and there, but try to mostly dab, because if you just rub the foundation on, you're pretty much removing the product, you know? For concealer, I'm taking the Maybelline Fit Me in the shade Fair. I like to apply this underneath my eyes to highlight and conceal at the same time. Bringing the concealer in the inner part of the nose is going to thin the nose out. I don't know what I'm saying. And I'm just going to go ahead and blend this out using my Morphe G6 brush. This is the same brush that I used for my foundation. It is very important for you to set the concealer. I'm just using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is one of my absolute favorite concealers, or one of my absolute favorite powders to set the concealer. Then I'm going to be going in with a Cocoa Contour Kit. And I'm just grabbing that cool tone shade with this Tarte brush, which I forget the name, but I'm going to have it in the description box. And I'm basically going to contour my cheeks with this. And I like to curve it in so it could really lift my cheeks up. I'm also going to contour the forehead just to make it look a lot more smaller. If you do have a tiny forehead, this is not necessary. Now I'm contouring my nose with a Zoeva 224 brush. Now that I've contoured the face, I'm going to go ahead and bronze it using the Too Faced Sun Bunny bronzer. And I'm pretty much doing the same thing, just going on the forehead and on my cheeks. Gonna go back in with that cool tone shade and contour my double chin. Going back in with the Laura Mercier translucent powder, I'm going to go ahead and carve out underneath my cheekbones, and I like to also curve it in, and I'll leave it there for a few minutes just so it could really bake the face. For my cheeks, I'm taking the Tarte blush in the color Blissful, and I'm going to be applying this with my IT Cosmetics number 7 brush. I heard that when applying the blush all the way in the inner parts of the apples of the cheeks, it makes them look a little bigger, so I like to now concentrate it more in the outer part, you know what I mean? So now I'm just going to go ahead and go with my IT Cosmetics number 1 brush and just pretty much blend everything out and get rid of that powder that I applied underneath the cheeks. Now to highlight the face, I'm taking the Becca highlighter in Champagne Pop, and I'm just going to be applying this on the highest points of my cheekbones using my Sigma F35 brush. And I'm also going to be applying this on the tip of the nose. It's just going to make it lift a little bit more, and also on the Cupid's bow, which is just going to make your lips lift. Time for my brows. I'm going to take the Makeup Geek eyeshadow in Corrupt and Mocha. I just like to mix those shadows in, and I used my IT Cosmetics number 12 brush. I do have a brow tutorial that I just recently put up. I'm going to have that down in the description box in case you guys are interested. But basically, my brows are pretty much what changes my entire face. Brows are very important, and clearly I don't have any. Moving back to my eyeballs, I'm going to go ahead and line the waterline with that same black eyeliner that I used for my top lash line. And what I'm going to do with this eyeliner is drag it underneath the lower lash line. I always like to do this. This is just going to smoke out the lower lash line, and I feel like this is a must for me all the time. It really takes your makeup to another level. I'm going to grab some of the Sin City eyeshadow and apply this underneath the lower lash line where I applied that black eyeliner, and I'm just going to pretty much kind of blend it out. And I'm just using my IT Cosmetics number 5 brush. I'm just using like the smaller side of the brush, and then I'm going to turn the brush the other way and pretty much just blend everything out. Again, I'm going to turn the brush and apply a little bit of more black eyeshadow. I'm grabbing some of Double Tap and I'm applying this underneath the lower lash line with my Smith 230. I'm pretty much just applying this underneath the black eyeshadow, and this is just going to overall diffuse everything. To highlight the inner corner of my eye, I'm going to go in with Nylon by MAC. I have not used this eyeshadow in forever, but it's the perfect eyeshadow to do this. It is super intense and I love it. So I'm just applying this with my Morphe G18 brush. A lot of people don't like using this eyeshadow for their brow bone because it's too intense, but I went ahead and did it because I like that highlight. Now that the eyes are finally done, I'm just going to go ahead and coat the bottom lashes using the Sigma High Caliber Lash Mascara. Last but not least, the lips. I'm going to take this lip liner by Makeup Academy in the color Brick, and I'm just going to go ahead and line them and also fill them in. For lipstick, I'm going to be grabbing this lipstick also from Makeup Academy in the color Plum. And I decided to use a color like this because, I mean, we're transitioning into fall, so I thought it would be kind of appropriate to do a color like this. So that is it for my makeup. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. If you did like it, don't forget to give it a huge thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, don't forget to subscribe. I love you guys so much. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!